if it's addressed, it answers a bunch of different questions at the same time. It expands on what people are saying here and the way that we're viewing the concept. I don't think it has anything to do with things you do, right? With things, because again, what she's saying is that what is culturally appropriate or culturally accepted changes from person to person, and that is, you know, what is offensive to one culture may not be offensive to another culture. That has nothing to do with respect. The reason that I employ the mechanisms that I employ is because I don't think that we have a good grasp of the concept of why, for what, respect for what, right? What does it mean at the end of the day, you know? And so I employ these mechanisms in my teaching to get people to consider their lives and whether they are considering other perspectives. And it's not an easy thing to do. It's very easy to tell somebody that they should put themselves in somebody else's shoes. That is very difficult to do, right? When you're driving, all the pedestrians are idiots, and when you're a pedestrian, all the drivers are idiots. It's cute to say that you do that, but I'm positive, including myself, that I can catch everybody here doing the opposite of what they were saying. Because having that awareness is difficult. And it's not something you can decide to do. And it's not inherent in a single action or a single mode of thought. You're going to contradict the concept at some point because you're not applying it in all areas of your life, because that's difficult to do. And part of a practice, and that's what I was trying to say, is that part of having discipline in a practice is constantly holding yourself accountable. You suffer from disrespect because of you, not because of the person that's disrespecting you. You are responsible for that suffering, not the person that's disrespecting you. They are dealing with their own suffering that they are also causing. If you constantly blame the world for the things you dislike, you are a victim, and victims can't change anything. If you take responsibility for your suffering, then you have the power to change it, right? If I curse out every taxi driver that disrespects me on the road, I suffer a lot because of them. And I feel bad because I was disrespected and I wasn't shown respect. But at the end of the day, that taxi driver has to earn a living, and that taxi driver is not responsible for my ideas of what is courteous and what is respectful. I can't make that person responsible for those ideas. Who the hell am I to think that they should have my idea of what these things are? How do I know I'm the right one? You're operating from a mode of moral certitude, and I don't think anybody's in a position to have that. The one thing I can do is not be upset about it, because I can control them. Because that person is not responsible for my ideas, right? My partner is not responsible to love me the way that I show love. They're not responsible to show me love the way that I look for signs of love. That's where we get into problems, is when we assign responsibility that's ours on other people, and we don't take into account that at the end of the day, what is the offense? The offense is that you were upset about it. I'm upset about the way certain cultures cut the line and kill me to get on the subway. But in those countries, if you don't fight to get anything, you don't get it. And they learn this, right? It's part of their culture. It makes me insane because they're forcing me to deal with them. And that's the thing that I try to maintain, is don't force anybody to deal with you. If you can consider that in life, forget about the dance floor, forget about this is crap. Social thing, that's crap. That would be taken care of if we understood it in a larger context. It would be taken care of. It wouldn't be an issue. It would be taken care of in gender. It would be taken care of in terms of tolerance if we understood it from that perspective. If you have to deal with me, then I'm doing something wrong. And at the end of the day, it's still my responsibility whether or not I suffer from that, right? If you expect people to have different ideas of respect, you're okay. This person asks me, demands that I come on the dance floor, then I don't come on the dance floor. There's nothing to say about it. If you didn't like it, then you
I
don't.
have something to say. I have something to say. I agree, but there's some points that I disagree. I'm sorry, but I think that we all know that the world is so big. We have really all kinds of cultures, and everything is a surprise to me every time I go to a new place. But I believe that we should at least try. We should at least be a little bit more sensitive to what people are or their cultures in the respective country. Because I believe that when you're in Rome, Rome is too. I mean, after all, we'll be there for a short period of time. Does it hurt so much for you to try and understand? And because at the same time we're learning, We're traveling around the world because we want to learn new cultures. We want to get to know how other people behave under different circumstances. That's what enriches us.
What if those people are enslaving people?
Sorry?
What if those people are enslaving people?
You watch Game of Thrones?
Well, what if you go to a place where there's... Did you understand? Did you understand the question?
Elaborate?
What if you go and a culture is operating under circumstances that you find morally offensive or morally...
For me, my personal experience, I don't choose to go to that country again, maybe because I have a choice. But when I'm there, I will show equal respect. And it's happened to me before. There are some countries that I prefer to go to, there are some countries that I don't really would choose to go to because of this, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that respect can be honed. Everyone has, we're all humans, we're not machines. I think it's not, nobody's perfect, and it's difficult to put one in another person's shoes in order to understand. But we can try. By talking to the person more, by looking into the eyes when talking to the person, we understand. We're body language, we're sensitive. We're sensitive beings, we're not machines. We can feel. We talk about dancing, we're feeling, we're expressing. This is all about human behavior. So I don't think that there is an excuse for one to say, I don't understand. I don't want to understand it. So that's your problem. You make me angry first time, you disrespected me, I walk away. That's not the way it should be. I think that the world is a big place where we can make friends, we can make it peaceful. Why don't we try? It doesn't take a lot of us, out of us, I think. If everyone puts in the effort to try and respect and understand and be empathetic, we will have respect.